Today we're going to be learning a song from one of my favorite rap artists, NF. Hot days, cold nights, staring down at an empty cup light. I'ma fill it up. Ooh, all day, all night, beats down me my whole life. But I'll be rising up. So the song that I'm teaching you today is called 10 Feet Down. It's actually the very first NF song that I ever heard. This is just a song that when I first heard it, I was just hooked immediately, and then it was just on repeat. The lyrics are what drive this song home. I just love it so much. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So go ahead and grab your guitar. You're gonna want your guitar to be tuned up to standard with a capo here on the first fret. Now, as far as chords go, we actually have only 3 chords for the entire song. We have a 4-chord progression because one of the chords does repeat. Our first chord up is an F sharp minor to an E major to a D major, and then for our progression to finish it off, we're gonna go back to E major again. Now I'm gonna warn you, the strumming here is a little bit complex if you are at the beginner level. So I'm gonna start you off with single down strums. There are actually parts in the song where a single down strum does come into play, like when Ruelle comes in and she's like, all day, all night, staring down at an empty cup light. I'ma fill it up. Ooh, and then it'll pick up and go, all day, all night, and beat down in my whole life. But I'm rising up. So that pattern is the one that is just a little bit complex. I'm going to break it down so it's a lot easier to follow, but we have a couple little things that we have to look at because we are using a barred shape here, which makes it super easy to do this pattern, because when you're doing a barred shape, you're covering all the bases here. You're covering all the strings, at least with this shape. So you don't have to worry about a bunch of just open strings. So I'm just gonna start by muting all the strings here. This is gonna be perfect for practicing this pattern. So you want your strings to sound like this. I'm not pressing down on them. I'm just simply resting them over so they're not ringing out at all. Now the pattern is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So if you wanna count that out, it's 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and. So we basically have 3 down strums that we are going to accentuate on. So pay close attention to the ones that I just really give more power to, the ones that I accent. So we're gonna have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So those accented strums are going to be the ones that you're actually playing out. So just like that. And the same thing is gonna go for the open chords as well. Now there are a couple little techniques that we need to go over to make sure that we're doing this properly. So like I was saying, the barred shape makes this a lot easier because we don't have any open strings in this F sharp minor. So basically all you have to do on the non-accented strums is just release the pressure. So we're going down, which I was pressing down on the strings, but when I go down, up, I'm actually relaxing my fingers. So the pressure is not there anymore. I'm just simply resting my fingers over the strings, just like I was doing earlier, but just keeping the shape, just maintaining the shape. And then when I come back to an accented strum again, I go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Now that last down, down, up, I do hold on to the entire chord. I'm pressing down that whole time. So we have down, down, up, and that's gonna help me transition to the next chord. Then we have. Now you probably noticed there's something a little different going on with the E major. The E major is an open chord, so we have open strings that are gonna ring out, and we can't go. That doesn't work. So to supplement that, which this is gonna take a little bit of practice on your end, but it's so much fun once you get it down, you're gonna go from your open chord shape, so the E or the D, whichever one you're on, and you're basically just going to mute all of the strings. So you have to practice moving from whatever shape you're on to muting the strings. So same with the D major, just like this. So from E, mute strings, D, mute strings, just like that. So it's gonna give you that effect. So that is basically everything that I have for the entire song. So we have our chords, our chord progression, and our strumming pattern. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a playthrough of the song. I am in no way any good at rapping. So I'm not gonna attempt Nate's part, but I will sing Ruelle's at the chorus because I feel comfortable doing that. But pretty much what you see in this playthrough is the entire song, but I'll give you guys a little playthrough. Hot days, cold nights, staring down at an empty cup of light. I'ma fill it up. Ooh, ah, ooh, all day, all night. Beats down me my whole life, but I'll be rising up. Oh, what we never had. The good life doesn't seem so bad, and the good life doesn't seem so sad, and we all we never had. Oh. And that, my friends, is how you play 10 Feet Down by NF. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any other NF songs that you would like to learn, drop a comment down below. If you'd like to check in with me over on Instagram and show me how this tutorial helped you out, the best way to do it is to find me on Instagram at guitargoddesstv. You can tag me, and what you want to do is hashtag GGCommunity on your posts, so that way I'll be able to find it, and also other people in the community will be able to find it too, because there are a lot of other GGs just like you hanging out over in the community, swapping advice. I highly recommend checking it out if you are looking for some feedback on your playing and if you're interested in helping other people out as well. And it's really just a great way for me to connect with you guys and see you learning from my videos. I absolutely love it. But that is gonna be it for today's video. I wanna thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.